Welcome back. We are back with another Thirst Quencher.
Yes.
And we...
Fat fingered it. Fat fingered it.
It's cool.
Fat fingered it.
It's cool. We're going to talk about a movie that was also fat fingered.
Fat finger it. Yeah.
They fat fingered this one too.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the widely under anticipated, a movie that you could, according to the internet, you shouldn't even see it anywhere. We're going to talk about Supergirl.
Damn.
Man.
Supergirl, a movie about, remember Superman? Well, remember that girl at the end? Well, now she has a movie.
And she's wild and crazy.
She's wild and crazy. It's her birthday, and she's out in space, and she's getting fucked up. But then she gets hooks up with this little girl who's going on a revenge spree, and that same guy's
she's on a road. She's on a path to justice.
She's on a path to justice to help her dog and maybe learn something along the way about family. And
this movie is lightly adopted from, I can't tell you how much because I did not read Woman of Tomorrow.
Okay.
But I can tell you that I can feel where the writing comes through for the book, if that makes sense. Just some of the way the dialogue shifts and turns.
Oh yeah.
You know, I can see where the source material finds its way into the movie. I'll just say that.
I also feel like where they kind of like just held back a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they're like, no, we're not doing that. Like,
well, you put your hands in formation. I thought you were doing something right there. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to talk about Supergirl. For those of us who saw it.
You didn't see it?
I saw it twice.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I should have saw it
just
twice.
to be sure.
I loved it.
No, I saw it by myself, and then using that free ticket. Thank you. And then my family was like, "Hey, we want to go see Supergirl." I'm like, "Oh."
He's like, "I'm not going to pay for that shit again."
Okay. No, I
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Good for y'all.
I hate you motherfucker. I hate when he does that.
I honestly had like no time to go see it.
Fair.
But I also made no time to go see it. If that makes sense.
Just being honest.
Something inside you was like, "Damn, you know."
Here's the thing. From the moment that all of the promotional material started coming out, and they started focusing so much on Lobo, I was just like, I know what this is. Yeah. I know where this is going.
Buddy was in the movie for 10 minutes.
I know.
This is something
12 minutes.
Yeah, this is something that I'm gonna watch on streaming.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It honestly.
And then they came out with that cup. And
What
I was
cup?
like, hey, yo.
the fucking.
You didn't see the foreskin cup?
The foreskin cup. Yeah.
It's pretty tough. It's supposed to be like a coat, like the coat she's wearing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be draped over your movie cup.
And it just looks like
it looks like
fucking...
foreskin.
Yeah. I seen that and I was like, who approved this?
The same person who approved this movie.
I didn't intend to see this movie until like, Jonathan hit me up. He's like, you trying to see the Supergirl on the weekend? So like, yeah, I'm going to buy my ticket and I'll text it to you. And he didn't even show up.
Oh shit, man! He set you up, boy.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah, that's foreskin.
Dog, it's crazy.
I really had no intention of seeing the movie.
So let me just ask: am I the only one in here who liked this movie?
Yes.
Wow. All right, let's do it, man.
I can't wait for this. I do want to give. I do want to try to be somewhat productive to this. So I do want to start off by saying that the director of this movie also directed I, Tonya, and The Fright Night with Colin Farrell.
Oh,
that remake?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
And Cruella. He also directed Cruella.
Oh
as
no!
well.
Now I see it. I saw Cruella.
Oh no! I didn't see Cruella.
Oh my god.
He also directed a Mountain Dew commercial.
That also tracks.
Credits.
The credits, man.
So this
crazy.
so now, granted, I still have my feelings about the movie, but now this feels like this is a dummy mission. This is a dummy mission by James Gunn.
Ball in the sword.
So I was like, I want this one out here because we already committed Milly Alcock to the role. So
and then what's his face was like? He was like, hey, okay, I'll just rewatch Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm not fine with that one.
And just like and just Superman, and he likes music and music, and I'm just gonna put that in there. and have these cool little superheroes in, but then put music on them.
I'm not necessarily flying with the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, but we'll get to it.
It's heavily inspired. Like that guy, like I said,
heavily inspired is having a movie in space is not heavily inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy.
He was there to try to his best to replicate James Gunn's style.
I didn't really feel that though. I didn't feel it was just like a movie with aliens.
We'll get into the movie. We can lead up to that whole thing.
Yeah. We can discourse it later. Right. But yeah, let's start with it because I feel like this is going to be a short one. Mm-hmm. How did we feel about this movie?
Not strongly.
Yeah.
Not super anybody?
No. It just felt like, granted, like I didn't hate this film. That's the thing. I'm gonna let you know, like I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it. It was just like I didn't feel anything while watching this at any moments, and it was just like, I
didn't feel the movie cared.
Yeah,
so why should I?
Exactly. Honestly, with my feelings, like it didn't feel like there was not. There was moments where it felt like there was potential for some more, but they kind of just back out. They were too afraid to try.
I'm about to put my cape on. I can see.
Your foreskin cape.
I'm about to put my foreskin cape on.
I can't wait.
It's not like the broader message wasn't received for what they went for with Kara. My issues with the movie is like there's some performance issues with our lead actress.
Performance issues.
More so just facial expressions.
No, not this angle. We can't do this angle.
It's not an angle. I do think that there are some instances where I just didn't feel it. And either she didn't feel it or whoever was giving her the direction to do something didn't give a fuck. Slight little continuity thing with our young lady friend who was on her revenge mission. I was under the assumption that these brigands were charged, super strength, super durable. We literally see one catch a tank. And we are under the impression that this girl is quite literally just normal. And yet she takes one out.
Who cares? I have plans with that.
Like slight little things like that. Like, well, they don't really care.
The thing is, like, you say who cares, but like the who cares starts to like stack up. And it says like, why should I? Like, okay,
it's a Supergirl movie. We haven't seen.
That doesn't mean anything.
No,
like,
it means everything.
Okay.
How much Supergirl do you read?
That doesn't mean anything.
No. It's not. I'm not trying to get you. I'm just asking you an honest question.
Not a lot.
I remember I read the new 52, like 3 issues of it. It was pretty good.
Not a lot.
Not a lot for me either. Okay. Again, I haven't even read the most recent story over. There's in all of the Supergirl media that we named is pretty much all there is. You know what I mean? Like there just isn't a lot of Supergirl media to begin with.
Like
so it's
popular
like
Supergirl media or
so like who's
Supergirl media as a whole?
Who's both actually? Like there is no Woman of Tomorrow is probably one of the most heard of Supergirl runs, period. So it's like who's behind the camera. There isn't a wealth of, it's not like we're talking about Superman where there is a wealth of people behind the camera who are just invested in some angle of showing something about Superman that they like. You know what I mean? There just isn't, I don't know if there's enough media for this character in particular where I don't know if you're going to be satisfied no matter what they did because it's like it's such a thin property. You know what I mean? Like the CW has probably done the most extensive work with this character. And that's not saying much because who the fuck watched that?
I mean, when I watched the first season. 4 seasons.
I watched the first season of that.
Yeah.
You know, that was probably it. You know? So I just don't know what there is willing a large amount of people to either go or even be invested in what the fuck they're watching.
But I guess at the same time, not having watched the movie, at the same time, I get their argument of it doesn't matter if there is not enough continuity or material out there to know of Supergirl. Making a good, solid project should not rely on how much knowledge you have of said character.
But it's a reverse argument for every other superhero property. There should be an emphasis on the knowledge to make it a good movie. Am I wrong?
No, well, like there's an emphasis on knowledge, but it's like how you use that knowledge.
Right, but if you don't know what it is, like...
Well, the thing is, it's not like there's nothing out there. Yeah. It's not like she's like, this is her first ever anything. There is material out there.
True.
There's plenty of material for at least one film. That's it. This isn't a series, which she's had one.
Yeah.
She's also had another movie before. But like, and she's had comic books, multiple runs and everything.
She's been in
she's been in crossovers. Yeah, like there is
animated shows.
there is
the Dark Side, the movie where her where she's fighting Dark Side.
Okay, so what I'm saying, all I'm trying to say is that because the lack of material and interest in this character, I'm saying I don't believe that there's a conceited effort behind the camera to make it as good as it would be if it were, Batman or something like that.
And that's what I mean. And that's
I can see how
you're agreeing with us. That's why I said that.
Yeah, like, I can see how it
enough.
feels like that. I'm saying, like, regardless, this movie feels like a dummy mission. Like, where it's like, I can enjoy something from it because it's like I'm not going in with any kind of. I don't know anything about Supergirl, and I don't really care. She's like Spider-Man to me. Like, I don't care about these characters. But what they gave me, I didn't really hate it. I thought it was all right.
No, okay. That was going to get to like how you felt. Like,
yeah, that's my initial thought. I thought it was all right.
Okay,
that was cool. I didn't really, like I said, I can see where they lean on the source material, and I can also see when they're leaning on the isms of other things. And because the material parts do not feel like the rest of the movie. They feel good and small, unfortunately.
That film, I was like, that film kind of like surprised, James Gunn chose to he chose to do Superman first. He chose to hail that project like entirely damn near himself.
As he should have.
He wrote it, he directed it and everything. I just felt like he kind of just went to go play more games with Superman. I was hoping for a little bit more. I feel like he could have made some more guidance or maybe more cliff notes or something like that. I feel like there wasn't enough tension on this project as well. Exactly. And mind you, it would be different if he was just like a director who's in the much, but he's supposed to be the head of the new DC whatever. And it doesn't feel like he kind of ignored this to go do Man of Tomorrow. I kind of feel like.
And Man of Tomorrow is going to be amazing, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. He has his full attention on it. He's writing it and everything. It's going to be great. But I kind of wish Supergirl could have got that same attention. That's my thing. I feel like I want Supergirl to be good.
But what if she did? You know what I mean? What if she did this just the best they can do? That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that, look, there's been plenty of superheroes that had who gave a fuck about them.
Are they women?
They're men.
You said who?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I said, are they women?
I'm just saying, I feel like even with this movie, all you had to do was change a couple plot points to make it a little better. One, you should. Should we just get into how we feel about the film and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
Did you roll your eyes the second the brother just kind of jumped in front?
Yes.
He said,
I in my brain, how I should be able to be immersed in the film without going off questions galore. I'm like,
nah,
you tell me
predict that much ADHD.
You heard me. I'm like, the fuck is he doing?
You tell me the parents didn't tell their parents tell their kids oh yeah, there's some people coming. I like how he saw his sister looking scared, staring at something and someone. He thought, this is the perfect time to scare her. It was just so goofy. Also, I didn't like the fact that we got to see it's all about the whole point of the story started because the source that we're supposed to be seeing. Where were they after they took them? Right? Why weren't they using the swords at all throughout the entire movie? Because that's the only reason that it came down. And apparently this guy is popular and everyone knows about his craftsmanships and stuff.
It was never about the swords.
Yeah,
it was about taking what he wanted.
I guess so.
There you go.
The thing is about this film, I feel like there is a pretty there's a better film in it. I feel if you change a couple things and you could have make it would elevate a little bit. I feel like Carl should had some sort of revenge thing that happened in her life. I was expecting that because she said she was trying to relate to this Ruthie who's supposed to be a little version of her, kind of. They're we're both kind of the same. I know where this road leads because I've done this. It feel because I've done this before. And that's why she cares so much. This girl shouldn't kill because it would be bad. I'm but why, Carl? Tell us. What's besides obviously children killing bad, but this is a wild, crazy place, and she's kind of justified for her revenge. No, she's a child. Don't let it happen. I'm oh, have you done before? No, but I would, and I do.
What was the scene? What's her name? Her name was Ruth.
Ruthie.
There was a scene where the brigand had a whole family, and Ruth was trying to sneak up on the brigand while Supergirl watched. Instead of saving the family, Supergirl grabbed Ruth, who the brigand didn't even know was there.
Yeah.
Thus getting a whole family killed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was supposed to build up Supergirl's decision making or Ruth's decision making. I was still confused about that whole ordeal. You know the part I'm talking about?
No, I know exactly, because afterwards she saves Ruthie, looks for the family, they're all dead, and then she cries in space and says,
that was Supergirl's fault. That was Supergirl's fault.
Yeah. I mean, ended up being her fault. Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. The only thing I gleaned from the movie is that this girl stinks. Supergirl stinks. She smells bad.
And the thing is,
she let her dog sleep in the bed.
Yeah, she don't shower.
Her house is surrounded in booze and fucking.
She drinks alcohol in the red sun.
And I know you
planet.
have super smell, so you have to be able to smell what your house and where your living quarters is at. She don't brush her hair. Shit's all mad.
That's why she likes being on the red sun, so she don't have to smell that.
I bet she brushes her teeth with the same toothbrush she used for Crypto to brush it.
She brushes her teeth with Jack. With alien Jack.
Ketchup?
Yeah, exactly. With a bottle of Jack.
Yeah.
And that's all I know about her. I thought the movie went cool, like plot points, it just happened, and unfolded. She meets this little girl, you know what I mean? It was one of those, you got to come to, you're at a crisis of your, identity almost. Like you've been sitting with a lot of rage, that your other family member doesn't have, and that makes her pretty like an outsider, and she's got to put it somewhere. She's just a bullshitter, deciding to not bullshit anymore, I guess, at some point. Mm-hmm. There are parts of the story where, like I said, where I can tell it's the writing of the comic. Like they had a little small conversation about like how, well, why are you called Supergirl and he's Superman, but you're not, the difference in your ages or whatever. I'm like, that had to come straight from the comic. There's no way somebody wrote that. Just moments like that, I thought having Lobo for in it. Did I say Lobo? Lobo. Having Lobo in it was a good pace setter off from what the main story cycle. From Self-Hatred Cycle, which she's doing her best to own, but like you're 23 years old, like I just there's just some, it's like the story only does so much. She has to carry it the rest of the way, and there are moments where she doesn't, like kind of like what you're saying. A lot of people that I heard about the movies that they said the villain sucks. I didn't think it was bad. I mean, I don't really understand why he had to look like, Matrix, masochistic man. Yeah. But I didn't hate the look either. It kind of sold his whole shtick. No, go ahead. I liked him. I liked him. I liked the Captain Marvel villain. Like what a villain that you don't know and that we didn't set up, that just pops up and ultimately has to be the opposition to our hero. They have to be something. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I didn't have a problem with the dude or his acting. I thought it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot that I liked in the movie. Didn't particularly care for the slowdowns, which is where the movie really lost a lot of its steam for me. Mm-hmm. But luckily they had, they got a cattle prod and poked Jason Momoa's fat ass, and he got upset.
Hey, it's me. What's up?
Hey, I'm Lobo.
Remember me, Lobo.
You guys like me, right? He says this is a character who was born to play. He says it about every character he's ever playing.
Enthusiasm. You gotta love it.
And I thought he was good for the 12 minutes that he was there.
I honestly wish that he was integral. Like I thought maybe that he was going to, like, they're all going to just be there together, like a team up and stuff, instead of him just
then we'll really get the Guardians of the Galaxy comparisons.
I mean, honestly, I want, at this point, since we're already in space, we're already going to these little like shacky places that were like Guardians-esque, and like, I'm not saying that they should have, but like at that point, might as well, like if at least it'd be a little bit more interesting to just Kara and fucking little Ruthie. Like Lobo was great. I like Lobo. I thought he was funny. I felt like there was a good, like, there could have been a good little dichotomy of like the chemistry between the three, because he liked the little girl, but like, Kara, whatever. But, I felt like that could have worked if he was there on screen a little bit more, just to give me some life. So maybe I could like Kara a little bit more.
If you had another man in the movie.
He was already saving her ass and stuff. She couldn't do shit by herself, apparently.
Because she didn't have her powers.
She did have her powers. Even when she got her powers.
She was on the red sun. She could get hurt. And
she gets her powers back. And then like, I'm here. I got the yellow sun. It's fine. And then she meets, oh shit. I couldn't see it in time. And the guy was like, yeah, I have kryptonite arrows. You have kryptonite arrows? Yeah. I just got them.
There's
now you're
supposedly
down.
some cut film that gave a little bit more backstory on our main villain.
No. Supposedly?
Huh?
Said supposedly?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I thought we got enough screen time with him.
no, he was fine. I don't, if anything, like the main character, the main bad guy and stuff, he was fine.
Resourceful.
Yeah. Resourceful. I mean, he did seem too strong, even though he's like 1,000. I'm like, okay, I kind of wish I could have saw a little bit more of that, because he's either getting his ass beat or he's like throwing stuff at people. Like he's killing children, like that's can't show me
awesome.
Which
Is fucking awesome.
It's so
he
cool.
Said, get these kids out of here.
Get these
Delete.
kids.
Isn't this the first
Delete.
time on the silver screen that, or in a long time, that we got different radiation affecting our Kryptonians?
I think so.
I couldn't tell you yes or no for sure, but I
Not
can
only
see.
did we have our red sun in this movie, we also had our green sun in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Green Sun, which I didn't even
Think about.
know that was a thing.
I did. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Even if it was a green sun, I didn't think it was going to be exactly like kryptonite.
Yeah,
Like
I didn't see
sure.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the movie this movie was like what, an hour and
Hour 40.
Hour 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It felt fast, which is the best case scenario for a movie like that. Nitpicks for me. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of slowdown time in the movie. I didn't care for the musical picks. Like, now that does feel very James Gunn like, and it's like, I get it. That's the trajectory that we have chosen to go on, but I don't think we have to, I won't say kill a scene with adding like music, but I do think you're taking away from whatever emotional weight it could have.
Can I give an example? What I think I agree with you on, especially
let's have it.
We're
probably talking about the same thing.
The last scene when she's like beating up the guys. I'm like, one, she doesn't have earphones on.
Yeah,
it's not like this song's built up the entire movie. What is this fucking track?
What song was it?
Yeah, it was Rise Against. It was again.
Everything will be all right.
Take some. Yeah, it was done. It wasn't even done by the same people. It was done by.
It was a cover.
It was a cover.
A little white girl cover.
Yes.
He has a little white girl cover.
Yeah.
And I just don't think we needed that whatsoever. You could have just had her raw whooping these people's asses, sound effects and everything.
Yeah.
And it would have been just as effective, if not more. But that's for whatever reason we chose to do that.
Stuff like that. That's why I'm getting like it feels like the director or editor or whoever was like, I want this to feel like we're already doing this. I want this to feel more like a Guardians of the Galaxy, whatever.
Right.
We're in space. I'm just gonna put this line here. I feel like they missed the point. Like, even because I feel like sometimes there's moments in Guardians of the Galaxy where he at least has earbuds and he's gonna do stuff and he's hearing it. That's why we're hearing it. It doesn't always happen. It does, but like not always happen just cause. And it at least fits a little better. That moment, I'm like,
well,
I guess.
And here's where it's like where I, not to like argue too much, but just to give a little pushback to that. I don't think that playing popular music in a setting where it's space is automatically I think a lot of us are doing more of the heavy lifting with attributing that to Guardians of the Galaxy than maybe the person just also likes, music and he wanted to play one of his favorite songs in a space setting. I don't necessarily want to always, because, we have Firefly, we had all this other shit that played music. We don't need, it's not all Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's not. I'm just saying, held by James Gunn. It
was his movie. Somebody else did.
It's his control. It's from like you're in space. She has earbuds on. She's like, kind of like, rough around the edges or whatever.
Rebel without a cause.
Rebel without a cause. I'm just flying everywhere. I'm just saying the ingredients. It's not just the music. It's like the ingredient. I feel like a lot of the things are there, and I feel like the only reason it's like that because James Gunn did the first Superman film, and we're carrying that over, and we're in space, and we're with a superhero and stuff. Like, oh, we should probably, do a little. It feels a little bit Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's just, and unfortunately it's just a product of popular of Guardians of the Galaxy. Like if it really wanted to be separate itself from that, it could have done a little bit more, but to me at least it feels
You heard it here first, folks. Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's a blueprint. I do love the Superman scenes. I love the Superman.
Yeah, they're
scenes.
great. Yeah.
The more I see that guy do this role, I'm like, man, they just. they picked the right guy. They bet on the right horse. He gets better and better at it the more he gets to do it.
Yeah.
And I really love the scene in particular at the end where she finally decides that she's gonna like stick around. And he's very like not trying to show he's happy about it, but also can't really hide it either because he's Big Blue and whatever.
Yeah.
I think those moments work well. I didn't really have a lot of characters to gravitate to in here. That's the other thing. Like, there's no, for as much as I don't care for a Jimmy Olsen or Lois Lane, having those characters to bounce off of really means a lot because Kara doesn't have any of those, and it's kind of hard to just
like her
put it all on her shoulders all of the time. She wasn't even the main character in Game of Thrones. She was just you know what I mean? So she is Supergirl to me. But it's not like I'm not going to sit here and act like there isn't another white woman who's a little older who could probably come in and take this role and do it twice as well.
That's like my thing too. Like, I agree. Like, even in Superman movie, he got that. Like, granted, he's great as Superman,
right? But he got the help.
It's not just him. Yeah, you have other people bounce off. There were scenes where he wasn't even there,
right? And it still felt like I was in Metropolis with those characters. That also kind of goes back to what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if outside of Earth, like, when they just make her Clark with boobs, but outside of the Earth part of her adventures, I don't know if she ever has anything like that you could even gravitate to in any kind of way. It's just you either like Kara or you don't. And that also depends on how much, if you know about the material, if the people who are making the movie made the material, because it's like someone's like, I want to make Jimmy Olsen like a guy who gets all the pussy. I want to make, Miss Lois Lane with, a bit of an edge. Like there are things that people want to showcase that encompasses the world. It's not just the movie. That this movie didn't have any of that. It was just in a vacuum. And the only thing you do have to say what it's like is Guardians of the Galaxy, or Lobo, or I see what you're doing here. Thanks for the contribution. But yeah, I just don't think the movie, if it really does, and more that we talk about it now, feel like we don't know if this one's gonna work, but this actress is already attached, so
let's try.
We're just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
And for me, I thought it was I just thought it was all right. Just an okay movie. Like, there's a lot of parts of it that I can go without, but maybe a short. I don't know. Something like that. Really expensive short.
I really liked, I have to say, all of my gripes with the story and wishing it could be a little bit better or change or whatever, I do have to say I do like the practical effects. Like, I love seeing the costumes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the alien, the different aliens and stuff. That was cool to see. And it's like, of course, there's the CGI, of course, but like, I saw a lot more sets. Like, I feel like we were places a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Even when we were towards the end, like at the plane, when we were on the plane, like she was somewhere.
Yeah, at a place. They had different textures and all that shit. And I do appreciate that. Appreciate when set pieces are actually places.
Exactly.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah. True, exactly. But we did get that rave though. That Raiden rave.
Didn't care about that either.
You didn't
didn't care.
Come on.
Like, and also the only part that really creeped me out was when she did when she spoke to the alien in the alien language. I was like, that was crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't really feel that, but yeah, Jason Momoa did great. I didn't get any of the isms. Like, I don't know Lobo's catchphrases.
I could tell. Bastich.
Yeah, I was like,
he sounds like Jamal. He said it. He said the thing. He's like, huh?
I'm sitting there like that girl, the meme, the little girl, just like, that's it. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Well, he looks great in it.
Yeah,
cool. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Don't give him his own movie though.
He's getting one. He's getting one.
He's not. No.
It has been confirmed Deadpool is a bigger star than Lobo. So.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. For now. Can't wait for that one.
And water is wet.
Can't wait for that streak to
I'm probably the biggest Lobo fan in here, but
you are.
No, you are.
You are literally the
one. So I want to know how did he feel? Did he feel like he really earned the reins? Do you think that someone else could come in and take it over?
Is he Lobo?
Let me hear something.
I truly believe he did a bang up job of being this, rootinest, tootinest, badassery guy on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
To get any more of a Lobo would turn this into, like a rated R movie, because that's the kind of character he is.
Yeah.
And
he did say he's not doing a movie unless it's rated R.
No, I mean, I feel like this movie could have reached that. There could have been some moments like there were some moments where like, especially toward like the one of the last.
I really
killings,
hate
like,
that. I was like, what? Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think he did a perfect job being Lobo. I really do think he did a perfect job.
Yeah.
All right.
Lobo,
best part of the movie. No,
yeah. Lobo girl.
Lobo and
Lobo,
Adventures of
featuring
Supergirl.
Girl.
No,
that's not that movie. That's not
Lobo and the Emancipation of Lobo.
Yeah, Emancipation.
Yeah, him being on screen for 15 minutes because the character is such this larger than life type of guy, he really would either take up too much time, but the 15 minutes is perfect.
Yeah. I liked what they were trying to do with this movie overall. I'm just going to bring it down here. I like what they were trying to do with it. You know, they're like, ooh, you know, there's a smuggling ring. You know, she's like, you know, kind of trying to live her life and not really be a superhero. And, you know, she's got all this shit pulling her in different directions to destiny. Because it's like, you know, as much as I'm not 100% sold on her being Supergirl.
She's not either.
You can see there are moments where like there really is pulls to greatness for this character, you know, hence the costume, hence all this shit. But she, for whatever reason, she's just not trying to take it because drinking is so much fun and whatever dumb shit they have her doing in between, you know, the set pieces.
Yeah.
And that's like a little harder to deal with, you know, sometimes because it's like, you know, okay, then go fucking do that. We got Superman. You know what I mean? That's just really how it's always been. You know, what we need to see is the Supergirl who whooped Doomsday's ass. That's what we need to see from her to really sell her as this badass.
Yeah.
We really need to see that arc. Like that would be so cool because just like, I don't know, I want to be great this week. I don't know, you know, like that's like kind of, you know, you're either going to love that or you're not. They really sold me on, you just have to love dogs. Everything is, you just gotta love those goddamn dogs.
Gotta pet them. Gotta pet them.
Fuck you don't.
You gotta go kill for these damn dogs. And you know,
she did kill for the dog.
If John Wick can do it, why can't she?
Yeah,
because she's a woman.
She totally did kill, by the way.
Yeah,
she killed literally. Actually,
apparently in the book she wasn't supposed to kill the guy.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah, but I could honestly, with this Kara, like the way they set her up, she's a killer.
Yeah, totally.
I could see it. Like, you know, they did, like you said.
You don't drink that much without doing something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you did all those people, like, besides, like, the one guy, like, most of the guys are dead. Like, getting thrown everywhere, you know, getting lasered in the face and shit. And I wouldn't have mind, like, we can have, like, a little balance. Like, you know, you got Superman who won't do all that.
Who's pure and blue. And
you got Kara who's traumatized, who left her fucking family behind and shit, and understands that there's something. She even says, like, he sees the good in people. I see the truth, you know, and I wanted to see more of that. I like.
Yeah,
that.
turn her into Power Girl, and then have that be in confrontation.
Nah.
You don't want to turn her into
Power Girl is a big lady.
She's a big lady. She's too tall.
And Milly Alcock, you know, all due respect,
she's small lady.
That's Supergirl frame. Power woman frame. We need something a little
little heftier.
Oh yeah,
something a little meatier.
You want a bigger?
Right away, what comes to my head is she's been in a couple of stuff, but I don't know
the one that keeps showing her tits and everything.
Damn.
Huh?
The one that keeps showing her.
Yeah.
No, not that one. Not that one. But I wouldn't be mad at it. After that last season of Euphoria, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Oh my god.
But that one, she played like the really buff lady. She was in Ant-Man 3. She's in something else that was like a 70s movie. I don't know what her name is, but remember. There are some great contenders for a Power Girl, but just let's not.
No, not her.
Okay. Not her. Let's keep her where she's at. She's good here.
All right.
Well, she's okay here.
The only actual nitpick I would like for them to address later on in the films is that they actually do go in this movie showing that Supergirl, you know, does a better job of digesting the yellow sun radiation than Clark does. You saw that her eyelasers were, you know, 3 times the size of anything that Superman did in his movie. Mm-hmm. I would like to think that's their attempt at doing that. So maybe have them approach combat a little differently, because once they start throwing fists, they can't tell who's fighting between Superman and Supergirl.
Right.
I would think they would fight differently.
Yeah.
She fights dirty.
Yeah.
And all that.
Or have her fight dirty. Punch people in the dick.
Yeah. Super dick punches.
Super dick.
Well, look, man, it seems like we're all pretty much, you know, let's bring it to a close. What are we rating this?
I'll go first. I give this 6.5s little beads on a villain's face.
I like when she headbutted them and had some beads.
Just something to come off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I even I did notice that, and I'm like, oh shit.
She's wearing his beads. That's cool.
I'm gonna give this 6 shot dogs out of 10.
Wow.
He did get shot.
He did get shot. I'm gonna give this movie 7.5. God, I don't even have one. 7.5 snow cap suits out of 10.
Snow cap.
Because when she arrived and she had the
bubblegum suit?
Little bubblegum suit on.
Oh,
I thought that was funny. Kryptonian, I don't know.
I don't know. At first thing I thought, I'm like, oh no, this is DC. It reminded me of the one of the mutants who is just a goo, the pink.
The
eyeballs and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't think it was a bad movie at all. It's not perfect at all. And again, I'm not even 100% on the Supergirl, but if this is who they're telling me is Supergirl for the near future, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Decent. Let's see what else the James Gunn DC universe has to offer, because this was a very short pit stop. We don't have to revisit. Let's just see her in other people's stuff, because clearly the bag is mixed. I can't. Yeah. That's just where I'm at.
I can feel that. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us in another Thirst Quencher.
Yeah. What did you think of Supergirl? Did you see Supergirl?
Yeah. Did you?
TB decided score for me.
TBD. Put it in the comments below.
Is this a Blu-ray watch for sure? What are we talking about?
Blu-ray.
Did they nail it? Did they not?
They nailed something.
Tell us your fun fact about Supergirl that you know.
Yeah.
All the real readers out there, educate us.
Yeah, educate us.
Peace.
All right. See you later, nerds.
Look out.